My name's Tristan.
I'm Ben Starkey.
Yeah, and I'm Shadi.
So
He was 2009, I was 2010, so was he.
That's the graduating class because they didn't explain that at all.
Details, right?
fair enough. So since Sunset, what I've done is I finished my bachelor's degree in computer science fairly recently. It took me a while to do, and now I'm on my master's degree for computer science.
After high school, I went into a whole bunch of things, but got my associates in microelectronic engineering, and I currently work at Intel.
Microelectronic engineering.
That's exactly what it's called.
Why do you have the coolest job? Okay. So I got my undergraduate in economics at Oregon State, and then I got my MBA in business analytics. Currently work as a data scientist right now, which is a little bit to the left of those things. Kind of. It's related. A little bit to the left. So we're here to tell you to stay in school and not do drugs, and to take G's computer science course, because you should take that course.
Yeah.
It's one of the best classes, if not probably, yeah.
Name one better.
The best class at Sunset.
I've taken 0 programming classes. It's like 0. That's the 0 right there. That's what it stands for. Programming classes since his, and I program for a living, basically.
I took a lot.
Yeah, you're.
And I don't.
You're a nerd. The rest of us cool kids, we didn't even do that. Still super useful. Like, history wasn't useful. Not really.
Got some uses.
Some.
I think the only class that really I felt at Sunset really compared was like the theory of knowledge class. I thought that one was really useful.
I didn't even take that.
I didn't take that class.
I did physics and calculus. Actually, I didn't even do calculus. I did a bunch of statistics.
Calculus is useful too, unless you decide to be a lawyer.
Calculus is very useful if you're computer science.
Statistics, I think,
Statistics is useful.
Yeah.
Stats is useful. Calc is useful. The sciences, you think that the sciences are super useful, but if you're not going to be if you're not going to be like a doctor or a physicist or an engineer,
they're good to know. But yeah, I don't know.
They're second tier. They're good, but they're not amazing. Like, the point is, no matter what job you get, being able to code is probably going to be pretty good. Like, I work in a marketing department doing data stuff, and everyone there codes. Our finance department has people who code. Our HR department has people who code. The legal department has to go get information from our databases, and if you don't know how to code, you can't even work there very well.
I've even taken classes where you don't even have to code, but I like to do it anyway because it just makes life so much easier.
So
I got a little program to do stuff for you.
So one of the big things is it's like I took the class. I have to be honest, I wasn't very good at the class, but it was still to the point where I learned a lot in the fact that you have to be very logical in how things run, and in a day-to-day life, even where you normally would be like, hey, this wouldn't even partake in any situation. If you have that programming experience, you're going to know, oh, things work in this way, in this particular order. And knowing that basic foundation in coding, you can understand how things work on like a fundamental level.
You kids, you're going to go to college, and college, if you took the IB courses, it's going to be super easy, like the first year or two, because IB is way harder than...
In fact, it's going to be boring.
Yeah, because IB is just harder than college.
Yes, it is.
By a lot, like a lot. But the code skills are useful throughout. Like, legitimately, that class is always going to be useful. Unless you're a lawyer. Maybe even then. I don't know, like 98% of the time. Like, that class is worth its weight of gold.
Yeah, and
even if you don't get super far into it, even if you only take a year or so or whatever, it has a lot of uses still, just because of what Ben mentioned a little bit ago, the logical thinking.
You don't even have to take IB. Like, you can take IB, but like, honestly, the IB in that course is just like, are you a super...
Is that your path?
Are you super cool? Are you doesn't have a motorcycle? Are you going to win the lottery? Take IB computer science.
You should take it. I say you should take it.
But if you're going to take the class from anyone, I've taken computer science classes in college, and the teachers suck. I can tell you that. But Mr. G is a very patient guy, and he'll actually work with you way better than most teachers you'll run into going into college. So take the opportunity to learn the basics of computer science, if not advance it into the IB field. But ultimately, when you compare it to college, you're not going to have the assistance. You're not going to have the one-on-one where Mr. G is.
He's there. He's cool.
Yeah.
He'll help you out.
He's a G.
That was bad.
That was pretty bad.
They're gonna laugh at us.